And we are back with the Mad Wagon. This time we've made a lot of changes. Obviously you can see that it has a brand new body. This is a Proline Ford Bronco body. We are also running Proline MX28s with 17mm hexes, and I've got 17mm hex conversions installed. I don't know where I got them from, I can't remember, but it was either eBay or AliExpress or someplace. And if I find a link for them, I'll put it in the video description if you want to do this. They basically go over the stock 12mm hexes, and then yeah, you basically have yourself 17 mils, and it widens the stance a little bit, so you can tell probably maybe the stance is a little bit wider, probably about an inch wider all up. That's roughly what this will do, especially with those wheels having a 1/2 inch offset as well. Now the other thing I've changed is I've got a different ESC in here. It's 120 amp, it's actually 4S capable, but we're only running 3S, we're not going to do 4S. So I'm still running 3S, and I've also stood up the shocks. So I've put the shocks both front and rear in the innermost holes of the A-arms and the shock towers. That's stood up the truck a little bit. I also put in some preload spacers, and I gained a total travel, I think it was 14mm at the front and 20 something mil at the back. I've got it written down at home somewhere and I'll put it up on screen, but it gives me a lot more travel. I got a wider stance, and I have, by what I can tell already, a lot more response out of that ESC. So the stock ESC was definitely holding this thing back, because oh my god, on 3-cell this feels like a completely different truck. It's just so different, man. And also the issue with the four-wheel drive that I had in the previous video, where I was losing four-wheel drive, I have no idea how I was losing four-wheel drive, because I went through the truck and there was no issues with the slipper, there was no drive pins or anything coming off anywhere. The only explanation, which is something that I haven't done, is I haven't opened the diffs to see if maybe there's an issue with one of my diffs. Did I pick up something along the way there? But we'll soon find out during this run, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. But definitely feels a lot more lively, feels a lot more grippier as well. It's, oh my god, this thing drives totally different. Now, what's going on? Am I having an issue? I'm having an issue with the steering like I did with the Tacoma. Yeah, see, look, it's not turning. Oh, now it is. No, it's not. It doesn't turn. I can turn that way. There's a servo that's gone. What's happening? Why can't I turn to the left? Alright, let me have a look. There could be something stuck in the steering. Let's see how this goes here. Whoa! Very sensitive braking. Very sensitive braking. Woo! It's got some speed. Whoop. This thing's a little beast. It's really coming along. That was awesome. We covered that beautifully. Hey, look at that. It's so quiet. I think I need a stronger servo now. I'm noticing the servo's a little bit laggy. Man, it's so quick though, and it's so much more responsive than with the other ESC. So I reckon the stock ESC on these, I hope they fix it like they did with the Tacoma, and then I think this would be an absolute winner. But yeah, oh, my body. It's okay. We have those 3D printed rails on top of the body to protect it on the roof. Sweet! Okay, let's go big. It's getting a bit dark. It was so sunny and warm before. Now it's getting really dark. No! Oh, you bugger. Alright. This thing doesn't look like the Mad Wagon anymore. But it flies like unbelievable. It's so stable now too. I still think I need more travel on my shocks now. It almost feels like the shocks are too short, too small for the truck. But it's not too bad. Keeps the center of gravity low. Nice. Alright, let's go for the backflip. Let's see how we do. It feels so good though. Like the ESC swap over is a major difference. Nope, not that time. Didn't have the momentum then. And that Ford Bronco body. Oh, what the hell? Hang on. Oh, come on, it was almost there. Yes, got it. Got it. That was an unjustifiable flip, and therefore it was justified to do the rocking thing and risk blowing diffs. Don't care. All right, here we go. Big send. Beautiful. Silky. Oh, come on, really? Yeah. Whoop. Oh, it's alive. It's still upright. It's all good. That was going to be messy. That was going to be messy. And I pulled it back. Tell you what, these tires work well, but the servo now has become the next thing I need to change on it. Stay upright. Oh, good girl. All right, well, Superman jump it is. Okay, here we go. Let's see if the Mad Wagon can survive. First jump just to get a feel. And we'll do a big send. Whoop. Survived. Not bad for 3, yes. Oh! Oh, it's upright, it's upright. That front bumper is just magic on this car. Yes, front flipped. And it survived. This thing's unreal. Oh! Is it upright? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Still alive. Oh, it'll come home. Either as it is or in a bag. It'll come home. Don't worry. Oh, save that. Let's see if we can do one more big one. Here we go. And it's upside down. Alright, so it looks like I've cracked the rear of the body. You can just see some cracks just there. On both sides it actually cracked a little bit. But overall, I think this thing's a winner. It absolutely has changed the way this truck handles, the way it drives. I mean, it's essentially a totally different truck now, just with the Mad Wagon chassis. And what an amazing little truck this is. With these tires, with that body looking the way it does, with a wider stance, great power. And I just have to turn down my brakes. I didn't realize my brakes were so strong on this CSC. But man, this thing is unreal. The Mad Wagon has redeemed itself. It's taken some work. I still think the suspension could be a little taller, especially now that I've stood the shocks up a bit. Could have probably just a little bit more more absorption. Maybe I could just change the, because the spring seems to be okay. It just actually seems to be maybe a bit under dampened. I don't know. I'll play around with it a little bit and see if I can tweak any of it, but it handles really, really nice. And you know, it's redeemed itself big time. The Mad Wagon had, I think, one of the ugliest bodies that's come out in recent years, and now it looks completely different, and I think it's a truck that I'm going to be hanging on to for quite some time. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.